Hi, my name is Patrick Dobson, and this is my video cover letter for CastLabs. The first time I visited the CastLabs website, I got kind of excited because I saw that they were solving problems that I had encountered before as an engineer. But more than that, they had an eye towards the future with things like their 360 adapt technology that made me see they're solving problems that engineers are going to be having in the next few years. And that got me thinking, got the wheels turning about all of the problems that I want to solve. Things like virtual reality live streaming, which I saw CastLabs was already working on, but also cloud graphics processing, and combining those two things together to create a sort of augmented virtual reality experience for distributed users in the dozens and maybe even the hundreds. But before I get too much into those ideas, I do want to just say I think you guys are pretty awesome. What struck me about CastLabs technology is that it's sort of a video product engineer's paradise. I'd be willing to bet that you have saved the engineers at your clients' companies hundreds of hours of sleep. And what's more, you made it modular. So companies that have big video DRM infrastructures that just need to create a few brochure websites for their content can just use the Dash Anywhere player. And then when they want to move to Chromecast, the Dash Anywhere player helps them do that too. But then other companies that might have a lot of front-end expertise that don't need the Dash Anywhere player but might need the back-end help working with their DRM and that delivery system can use the video toolkit. So that modular approach enables you to help so many different types of developers. And so as I was browsing more over the CastLabs website, I started reading about the leadership team and saw that, of course, the CTO and the CEO are the same person because they're going after developers in the marketplace. They know that when a developer leaves HBO to go work at AMC, they're going to take the products that help them do their jobs with them, and enabling developers in this way means that the next generation of video products are going to be built with the tools that these developers are in love with. And so CastLabs obviously is positioning themselves to be the best friend of those developers. And building up that kind of credibility with developers is key. Because as things like virtual reality are moving quicker and quicker and quicker, and the products and the product ideas start to outpace the actual technology available, developers are going to be looking to the technology companies like CastLabs that have solved their problems before. And if we already have a VR live streaming technology waiting for them, we're going to make them heroes to their clients and to their companies. In addition to VR, I also think that there are opportunities in cloud graphics processing for video technology companies like CastLabs. Right now, NVIDIA and Sony both have sort of middling solutions, but what if we could provide PlayStation 4 level graphics on an iPhone? What if we could provide top of the line graphics hardware on a smart TV? I know that there's a number of different factors at stake there, but if Amazon is providing cloud graphics processors, and we already know how to make video work streaming on devices, then there's probably some sort of video encoding solution in between that CastLabs would be perfectly suited to solve. And while solving cloud graphics processing, it would be a fun problem to solve in and of itself. When you solve it and you combine it with virtual reality live streaming, you'd be able to enable product makers to create these virtual reality, augmented reality experiences distributed among multiple users using multiple devices. And being able to provide that technology would basically enable your clients to create these killer apps that are going to sell whatever integrated experiences they're hoping to sell. So where do I fit into this? Well, I've been a video junkie for the past 11 years, ever since I got my first video iPod. As soon as I did, I took all my DVDs, ripped them using Handbrake, and put them onto the iPod so I could watch all my videos wherever I was. A few years later, I was building a Django application and was seeing how Amazon Web Services had advanced and that you could build some powerful applications on that. So I took that same DVD library and I put it on S3 and I used a CloudFront RTMP distribution to stream it to a browser using a simple Django application to help the user navigate. I put authentication on front of it, and I even tried to pitch it as a business, but of course, the movie industry would not have liked that very much, and I got a lot of negative feedback from, people I would have wanted to work with or potential partners. So that didn't go anywhere. But what it did do was allow me to get a gig working with VIA680, who's now called Ving, and they have a software business in Youngstown, Ohio, where they create video messaging, a video messaging application. And not only did I help build that, but I helped build their business. When I started with Ving, they were hosting it on a box in their office on an old Dell machine. And they were struggling to get their own transcoding done themselves. So I went in and I told them about Amazon Web Services. I told them about encoding.com, and I was able to get them up and running months ahead of schedule by developing those tools for them and getting their product out. Not only did I do that, but I recruited and hired a full team so that when I left, they were a complete functioning software business employing continuous integration and the latest project management techniques. And that's the kind of thing that I would want to bring to CastLabs. Not just an engineer, but an engineer with a product mentality. And while we're not building end user products at CastLabs, our customers are. And we need to understand where they're going to be, not just today, but in a few years, so that when they want to build a product and they go looking for the technology, we've already got it for them. And I think that my particular skill set enables me to bring that to CastLabs. I cannot wait to have more conversations about video technology with you. I can't wait to hear about how you're solving some of these future problems and some of the challenges that you're facing on a regular basis. Please reach out to me. Again, my name is Patrick Dobson. You can get me at pat@downpatproductions.com is my email. And I hope to be hearing from someone at CastLabs in the near future. Thank you.